following the destructions of properties and also lootings of shops, especially within the CBD of Nairobi, which came along the peaceful protest of Wednesday. Many Kenyans have been asking one question: who was fully behind the lootings and also destructions of properties? In this particular video, you got the answer.
Because alitufelo, alituambia business tusijaribu kutafuta watu walinde mali zetu. Because tumezoea kuwa tunatafuta vijana wanalida mali zetu. Lakini alituambia tusijaribu kufanya hivyo na tukamsikia. Saa hii ni sisi wenyewe tunaumia. Because tungelida kama vyenye tumezoea, hii mambo zingine hazikufanyika. Kwa hivyo hii ni kitu imekuwa connection from the national government huko juu. Na mtu anastahili hata kuwa mko nyumbani ni Murkomen. Because badala kuwa anafanya mambo ya security ni political peke yake. Kwa hivyo watu wakubwa kutoka Murkomen, IG wote wanastahili kuwa nyumbani. Hao wote wanastahili waende nyumbani kabisa because hao wametufelo zaidi.
The young businessman is telling us clearly on how the Kenya government, through Kipchumba Murkomen, rest assured them of providing security to their businesses during the protest. And for that reason, they never bothered to hire securities for their shops, knowing very well that that particular job was now meant for government securities. But little did they know that the government was like deceiving them to get full access into their shops or businesses through the goons. This is quite unfortunate. And can we now believe them if they are telling us that the person who was fully behind the goons was Rigathi Gachagua?
Mr. Speaker, why do I say so? Mr. Speaker, the media of this country, Mr. Speaker, will tell you that the demonstrations were organized by Gaucho. They will tell you the demonstrations were organized by Gaucho. They will tell you they were organized by Matakwei. They will tell you the demonstrations were organized by Sakaja. They will not tell you the real culprits, the people who are organizing these demonstrations, Mr. Speaker. So it is incumbent upon us as people who have to discuss matters of national importance, Mr. Speaker, to tell Kenyans the truth, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, what happened yesterday was very clear. Mr. Speaker, it was not a Gen Z demonstration. It was a demonstration that was organized politically in this country, Mr. Speaker. And you can see where it happened. It took place in Nyeri. That is where Rigathi Gachagua comes from. It took place in Madira. It took place in Kisii. Mr. Speaker, the standard that has been set, the standards that has been set by Rigathi Gachagua in this country is that if you want to qualify to become a presidential candidate in his so-called opposition alliance, you must do as much demonstrations as you can. He has given them a benchmark that for you to qualify to become a presidential candidate in their team, you must cause anarchy and you must do demonstrations, and that is how you are going to qualify to become one, Mr. Speaker. And destroy property. Mr. Speaker, this ethnic mobilization in this country must end.
I did say here last year during the impeachment process of the former deputy president that this is a dark man with a very dark heart. Very black heart. I dare say today, Honorable Speaker, in this House, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua is the one who directed goons he mobilized to go and murder my parents, destroy my property in Kikuyu, destroy the property of the people of Kikuyu in the name of revenge.
Also know their names. We know that it is not my responsibility as a cabinet secretary to investigate any individual specifically. But of course, from the reports we get, you can see clearly who are the coup plotters. You can also see it from the pattern of the areas where the protests were violent and intense, that there was an outright misuse of people who would have been, so to speak, political supporters, turning them against the rest of the citizens, to make sure that you reign chaos and terror. Particularly of great concern is in Nyeri, where the Member of Parliament of Mathira was specifically targeted, his home, and the Member of Parliament of Kieni. And this pattern has continued from last year, and now there has been a specific pattern of the coup.
I still don't believe 100% that it was Rigathi Gachagua who organized the goons who looted and also destroyed properties during the Wednesday peaceful protest. From what I saw, goons invading peaceful protesters, beating them up and also frustrating them, it was a clear indication to me that the goons were state-sponsored. In the presence of the police, and the police were literally doing nothing. In fact, they just ran away, leaving the way for the goons to go ahead, frustrating and beating up peaceful protesters. That is to tell you that the goons who even went ahead to loot and also destroy properties were state-sponsored. But now, these Kenya Kwanza leaders are like running away from their own problems. They are trying to find ways to put it onto someone else so that Kenyans can see them as if they are saint, if they are the real people who caused problems. Rigathi Gachagua is now in a very big mess from those who don't understand actually what took place.
Your operation, then who was behind it?
You must give me a few minutes to put it into perspective so that I explain to you exactly what is happening. William Ruto was elected by 47% of the people from the Mount Kenya region. Along the way, he betrayed the mountain people, he misused them, he lost their trust, and they abandoned him. He has tried every trick in the book to get them back, and it has become difficult. He has spent billions of shillings in empowerment programs, buying leaders and all that. It has become impossible. So a plot was hatched by Kipchumba Murkomen and a few other people surrounding the president to create havoc within the Mount Kenya region and then blame it on leaders who are popular in the region. This is what happened, Chair. How do you explain police stations are manned by police officers who are armed? They are attacked by people who are unarmed. They overpower them, take over a police station and touch it. It's a movie. No shooting, nothing. No resistance. Some people just walk into a police station, take it over and touch it. That is, and you are not even told the inmates who are in the cells, were they released or not? There is nothing. It was stage managed. This is what happened. Let me give you an example in Kikuyu. The office of the DCC was touched. The law courts were touched. They are guarded by police. Somehow the police were not there, and the touching went on. Then the leader of majority says, some gangs wanted to attack his father, who is 101 years, but he was not attacked. It was just an attempt, but he was not attacked. Yet the police station, the law courts are attacked. Higher, you go to Nyeri. They ban Naiva supermarket of some fellow there in Nyeri town. But the supermarket owned by the Member of Parliament for Kieni, there is an attempted attack, but it is not attacked because it is personal. It is not meant to be attacked. It's just something you are trying to do. Then you find here in Nairobi, at night, all businesses owned by people from the Mount Kenya region are attacked. Okay? You find that several businesses are attacked. Police are there. Nobody is arrested. Nobody is stopped. It's simply an onslaught on the community. Then the CS Interior comes and says, the goons in Nairobi were stranded, were from Murang'a, were from Nyeri, were from Kirinyaga, trying to profile a community to show that this issue that happened in Nairobi was done by the people from the Kikuyu nation. Okay? Then the following day, go to Parliament. The scheme was turn the people of Central Kenya against Rigathi Gachagua and other leaders who are popular in the region. That is why they attack in Olkalau. People have told us in Olkalau, all the goons who are there, none of them is a local. Yet they did it, police never did any action. This thing was managed by government.
So in my conclusion, if the Kenya Kwanza government believes very well that the chaos which were witnessed during the protest were caused by Rigathi Gachagua, then they have the powers to go ahead and arrest them. If someone has broken the law, then the laws will take its due course. So let them not tell us on who destroyed the properties by using guns. Let them go ahead and arrest Rigathi Gachagua if indeed he was the person who sponsored the guns. That is my take, guys. But if you have yours too, you can as well let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and let's catch up soon in our next video. Bye and take care.